everybody, I'm back. I am so sorry for being gone for long, but this child right here, I've been so tired and so exhausted. So this is going to be my 5-month check-in, and also going to be 2010 makeup versus 2020. So let's get started on 2020 and I'll go into whatever and all that I've been going through. So we're not even going to do, I think I did do concealer back in 2010. I think I did. So let me go and move some stuff around. Okay. So I think what I did was I used a concealer that was too light for my skin. I didn't even brush out my lashes. And then too, I was in college, and this is 2010. And you know the trend, it wasn't really blended, the eyebrows. So I did a black eyebrow. So that's what we're going to do on this side. I'm probably going to look a hot ass mess. Excuse my language. But, yeah, let's go. If I start laughing uncontrollably through this video, please don't mind me. I'm just laughing at what I used to do. So I used to go under the eyebrow. Let me turn the camera a little bit. Let's go under the eyebrow light. Ooh, that's so light. That is so light. Oh my God. And I think I didn't even worry about like if it was blended or not. But I'm still gonna blend it out a little bit so I don't look like a hot fool. So now for the color of my eyebrows. Now, like I was saying, in 2010 when I was at West School, I used to go to WIU in Macomb, Illinois. And I wanted to look like everybody else, you know, do all the trends and all of that. And I'm messing around and cut my eyebrows off. So I had to draw them back in. But with a black pencil. I'm gonna look a fool. Black is just too harsh of a color for my skin tone. Too harsh, too harsh. Look at that eyebrow. No, Evans, no, never again. Never will I be this eyebrow again. I didn't brush it out, but for the sake of this video and for the sake of my sanity, I gotta brush it out because it is just too bold on me. That was my eyebrow. Boom. Horrible. Matter of fact, I gotta make it a little bit more dark. So, I found that I was pregnant on too high. June 29th. And I told my husband before then, I'm like, hey, you know, I ain't feeling good, I ain't feeling right. You know, we thought it was my lupus because, you know, it flares up and it can mimic the symptoms of, you know, being pregnant. So he was like, no, you know, I'm not going to get my hopes up here this time. I was like, okay. So I went to the hospital on June 29th and got the result back June 29th. Now, my doctor said she was going to call me and did not call me. So, what did I do? Take it upon myself and looked on the Cook County portal, which is the Cook County Hospital in Chicago, Illinois. For those who you do not know, I did that, and I used like one brush. I'm just gonna pause the story. I use like one brush for everything, so you'll see me use one brush for everything. And I took colors that was too light, but as I put them on my eyes, you will see what I mean. I didn't use no primer. Didn't know nothing about primer yet, because I was just really getting into makeup when I went off to school. I was 18. I was just getting into makeup, so, you know, I ain't know nothing about primer or nothing like that. You know, I'm like, hey, I want makeup. I want to try it out. yeah, so I'm using the Okalon Take Me Home palette, and I'm using blue. These light blues right here. Ooh, child, this looks so bad. This looks so bad. But yeah, anyway, went to the hospital, looked on the portal, same day, and jumped up and down when I was looking at my HGC levels, and I looked at the pregnancy test, and it was like, you know, positive. So I'm screaming and crying, called my husband because he's not at home at the time, and I'm like, oh baby, I'm pregnant. We cried on the phone, and you know, it's been a struggle. I do take Levinox shots because I had a stroke 6 years ago, and they don't want me to have any blood clots, so they have me on that. Even though I'm already on the blood thinner, which is baby aspirin, they still put me on that. Okay. So let's get back to this eye. This right here, this is what I was rocking. I know I put on lashes. I think I did do a black line. So let's go ahead and do that. I think I did. And I winged it out. And I'm using LA colors. LA colors from Family Dollar. Dollar Tree, God dog it. I can't talk today, y'all. I got it from Dollar Tree. This is like one of my favorite like liquid liners. Boom, that was it. I ain't trying to make it even. Ain't trying to make it perfect. I was just starting out, so we gonna do that. So now with blush. Hey, the story about blush. I always use a shade that was too light for my skin complexion. So look around, looking like clown. Excuse my nose is running. I don't know why. So I always use a color that was too light. So we're going with this one right here because that was extremely too light for me. But like I said, I've been taking Levinox shots every day. It's not, I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. Like, it's hard to go through all of that. Then the pains of being pregnant, and you know, my skin lupus flared up. You know, I don't know if you can see it now. I've been putting on the cream, but it's lighting up. Like my ears, you can see it right there. You can see it over here. My skin has really been like acting out. I forgot. Girl, I'm just wheelchair. I'm everywhere. Okay, so before I did all that, I set my face and I only used powder. I didn't use nothing else because I didn't know nothing about foundation or nothing like that. I used mostly powder, but the time I did try foundation, I used a shade that was too light for my skin. So let's go on with the too light for your skin right there. Then, I didn't put no primer again. I didn't, you know, I moisturized my face, of course, but I didn't put like primer and, you know, serum to, you know, make the foundation stick. Again, I didn't know nothing about that when I was 18. But yeah, like, it's not too light, but it is lighter than my skin. I did not conceal because I didn't know nothing about concealer. So work with me here. Boom, that's the face. It's actually not too light. I'm actually lighter than what I thought. So, and you see I'm breaking out on my hand as well. But yeah, I'm breaking out. Arthritis is a killer. So it's been hard, but for years and years and years, bear with me because I'm gonna power on this blush. Years and years and years of basically being told you're not able to get pregnant, you're not able to have kids, and blah, blah, blah. So, being me, who I am, you know, I have faith in God, don't get me wrong, but I really didn't have faith in my illness that it was sad enough to even let me have a child. So, it was a blessing in disguise. So, after I did that, I went around the parts that I didn't use the blush. And I just set it. I was with usually a darker one. Even though it don't look that bad right now, when I do this side, you will see the difference. And I didn't use, I did use setting spray because I didn't know what setting spray was. So, this is it. This was 2010. Let's go to 2020, shall we? Yes. All right. So, now I'm going to get the color, the right color of concealer that I use now. Where is it? Okay, yeah. So I use now CoverGirl in the color Honey Meal. I think that's actually Spanish. Anyway, I use Honey for my eyebrows. But it's been a lot going on with my health. But, you know, I thank God that I'm still here. I am currently 5 months and I am currently 21 weeks and 2 days. So, I'm getting there. I think the last time I filmed was my gender reveal, and I was at the time 4 months, probably like almost 4 months. So, I use one that's lighter than my skin. I go on an angle. This is what I didn't do on this eyebrow. Actually, I kind of did, but I kind of messed it up on purpose because I didn't do it like straight. Like I have real shaky hands and they was real bad when I was younger. So I didn't really, you know how to control that. So, but this one, we're going to go ahead and show out, honey. Show out, baby. And I'm going to go in with brown instead of black to color in my eyebrows. I do not have eyebrows due to the fact that, again, I tried to be a fast tail when I was 18. And I cut them off and they never grew back right. So I just let them do what they do. Do what they do. What? Jesus. Stuff is falling and it's just creeping me out. Okay. But, like I said, everything's been okay. Besides my skin breaking out and, my appetite is weird. If my daughter don't want it, I can't eat it, period. Period. Like, I can try all I want to. It's not happening. What else? So, besides being on 11 knocks, I was taking off my medicine for the neuropathy that I have. And my nerve pain has gotten substantially worse. It has went to the point of where pain will shoot up my leg and I will literally be screaming in agony and pain because, ain't nothing I can really do as of right now because with me being pregnant, the only pain medication that I can take is Tylenol. And I took it so much as a younger child that my body has gotten immune to it. So it helps for a moment, but the pain quickly returns. Quickly. You thought you was out of pain? You thought I was gone? Ooh, baby, I'm finna come back on you, boom. And it just hit me like, wow. So that's another bad thing to it. But in all, this little, rant or, update is not to complain. Please do not take it as me complaining because I am not. For years, like I said, I've been told a baby is out of the question. And God said, but I am God. He said, they can say whatever they want to say. But if I want you to have a baby, you will have it. So, filling it in. And now we're going to darken the eyebrow up. I actually went over too far. Just A little too far. Okay, that's better. But yeah, forgive me, y'all. I'm nervous when I talk on the camera. I don't know why. I can talk to a random person, a stranger, and it's nothing. But like actually talking to my audience is totally different. Having nails is you encounter things of this nature. And I'm having this right now, and I'm getting very upset. There you go. So I'm using, this is the palette is, I done had this palette for years. I stole it from my mom. You'll see previous videos, I use this palette just to make my eyebrow a little darker. It's too light at the moment. But like I said, I'm not complaining or anything. I'm just expressing my journey with you all. You know, honestly, when you look on social media, it's like you really don't see, you know, what the mother actually goes through. All the pain and sleepless nights and trying to figure a position that's going to be comfortable for you and a baby, you know. Because, honey, if I move too much, she going to kick me. If I don't move to the side, she going to move to, she going to kick me. So, you know, I don't really have a choice in the matter. So, and you can see how different these two eyebrows look. This looks natural. This looks like it goes with my skin tone. This one, no. I hate people. I'm sorry. Sorry for saying this. But I hate people who wear black eyebrows. It's no. Now going on the top and I'm cleaning it. Some days I like my eyebrow thick, some days I like it thin, so. Please ignore that. People upstairs, kids, all of that. Yeah. Not saying the kids are bad, but they just make a lot of noise. We're done with the eyebrow. So under my eyebrow, I do this. Now, the reason why I do this is because it takes away from the harshness. If I don't do that, it will not look right. But going back to my pregnancy experience so far, I have got multiple UTIs, and it's so irritating because even though like I'm used to it, because when we have lupus, that is a downside to having it. There's really no upside to having lupus, but that is a what am I trying to say? God dog it. That is a outcome of having lupus. You get BV and UTIs a lot, and that's been all my life. I was in UTIs, BV since I was like 14, 15-ish. So ever since I became sexually active, I've been having UTIs and all of that jazz. Anything that messes with my pH now, it's over. Okay, so now we're going to, as you saw, I put concealer on my eye. Now that's my primer. Now I'm going on top of that with NYX Pot Concealer. This is so the colors can really stand up. We're doing blue today, and blue, it really needs to pop. This video is going to be unedited, so it might be a little bit long, but trust me, you're going to laugh with me all of the time. Take a stiff brush. Kind of place it where you want us to go. Okay, that is enough. Now, I'm going to blend that out. But so far, like, you know, I'm very picky with my food because of her. And I've been picky even before I was pregnant. So, it's not nothing new. but I'm picky now. If she don't want the food, I will throw up in my mouth. And that is truly horrendous. It's like you really want, you really crave something, but if your baby don't want it, you thought you was gonna eat that? No. Spit. I'm setting the under my brow with my setting powder. And I actually use a different one. I use the Maybelline Fit Me, both the loose powder and this one. So I use this to set, and this uses to set my face. But I actually bought this to contour, but it's actually closer to my skin than I thought it was. Because prime really, like, you be looking at it like, ooh, I think this is my color, but then it's not your color. So yeah, that's what happened with that. So I use this to set my face. So put that aside, and now we can get to the makeup. So I am doing a cut crease, but it's not gonna look nothing like this. So we're gonna go ahead and with our blending brush, where art thou? Where art thou? Okay, I'm going to clean it off because it still has red eyeshadow on here. I need to clean my brushes. I usually do, but I'm just lacking. I've been tagged. Okay, so we're gonna have purple. I love purple and blue. It's just yes. So we're gonna take that in the corner, blow it out. But like I said, you know, it's been a battle, it's been a struggle. You know, I'm tired most of the time. I really don't get up to do anything. You know, I've been trying to get back into baking because I do got a bakery business, TT Tantalizing Treats, located in Chicago, Illinois. If you want to hit me up, please, you can send me a message on here. Okay, so yeah, I've been trying to get back up and bake, and unfortunately, I am going on maternity leave because I can't take the stress of my job anymore. It's causing me to be in more pain than I really want to at this moment. So, unfortunately, I have to leave. I am a DSP. I work with people with mental disabilities, and basically try to help them get as independent as humanly possible with their conditions. So it's been a really exciting job for me. Really exciting. I freaking adore those women. But at the same time, if you don't have the patience for it, you can't do it. So yes, I'm going on maternity leave starting next week. No, actually starting Friday. Starting this upcoming Friday. Because this is recorded on Tuesday. I don't know the date. So don't ask. I forgot. But yeah. I have to, like I said, due to the fact that I am in pain a lot. I can't really do as much. Usually when I go to work, I talk with the girls, we play, you know, do other things. But now that I'm in the situation that she's moving right now, I love the feeling of her moving. It's not conducive to what is going on in my stomach right now. So I let that go. You know, sometimes you got to let jobs go. And this has been like the hardest job I ever had to let go. Just because of the fact that they're so used to me. I've been there for over a year now. They know me. They know my attitude. They know my mannerisms, you know. So it's not an easy thing to say goodbye. But yes, it's not easy. I'm gonna miss them like crazy, but I gotta do what's best for me. And that staying at that job right now is not what's best for me. So I'm saying my goodbyes to my clients, and I might not be coming back after I have the baby just because of personal issues and things of that nature. So I probably won't be coming back. I'm going back to school to be a MA or either the LPN or CNA. Either one. But I am going back to school to better my life for myself. You know, I wanted to go back now, but my husband is not like, no, sit your butt down. You know, you're not going to school. So I have to listen to my husband, and I'm not going back to school. So what has it been like for me since I have been pregnant? It is a wonderful experience. Wonderful experience. She is moving now, and she is lively, and I adore her. I probably won't be showing her after she's born. Probably a little bit, longer before I even show her. But it is an amazing experience just to feel her moving around and trying to get comfortable. It's amazing. And right, she already mean the world to me, and she's not even here yet. Like, bruh, when she get here, she gonna be so spoiled. It's not gonna be me spoiling her, my husband and my mom and my grandma. This is her first grandbaby. This is my grandma's first great grandbaby. So they are ready to spoil her. They are ready for her, honey. They is ready for her. But it has been a joyous experience. Joyous. I would not trade this experience for anything in the world. Anything. As you can see, I'm just doing a gradient of blues and tying to that purple. And I'm going to take my blending brush, shorter blending brush, and kind of blend that in so it's not all packed right there. And go back in with purple. And bring it in. Yes. Do you see the difference between this and this eye? Yes. Yes, honey. Yes. So I still do the black eyeliner. Some people might disapprove. I like my black eyeliner. Let me tell you why I like black eyeliner. It's not because of the way it looks. It used to be because of the way it looked. Now, I'm not going to say it's not because of the way it looked. It's not only the way it looks. It's because when I wash my face and I put the glue on that line for my eyelash, the freaking glue come off with the liner, and it's less damage to my eyelashes. That's why I use it. Pro tip. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna wait till that dry down a little bit before I go on top of that with my glue, eyelash glue. So I used to use pomades too, but I started off with the black liner. That was the start of the game. Yeah. So I'm wait till this dry down a little bit. But through it all, I have been okay. I have my neuropathy has gotten worse. My arthritis is ridiculous. Honey, me getting off the toilet and it's low and I'm almost 6 feet. It's like it's not gonna happen. But it happens because I make it happen. So, yeah. Alright, so now that is down dry. Where did I put my lashes? So now I do like very dramatic lashes. Not dramatic, but like, you know, out there. So I'm gonna go curl my lashes. Y'all know how I put my lashes on because I had a videos that has that in it. I didn't omit it. So I'll be back. And I'm back. Okay. Now I am gonna put primer on this side of my face. I use the Wet n Wild Primer Serum. And it's like, it's so, I like it because it feels refreshing. Then it's like kind of sticky. So it makes your foundation or whatever you put on top of it actually stick to it. I like that. And it smells like grapefruit. And there's a shine, y'all see? A shine. Okay. So, I am not going to do my bottom like lash line just for the sake of time. Because I didn't do it on this side. I'm not going to do it on this side. So leave that alone. I am going to start going in now with my concealer. Now I learned this trick from my girl. Who I learned from? Her name will come up sooner or later. My man. Pregnancy brain. I put this on my foundation because, you know. Okay. Let that dry down a little bit. I would do the middle of my nose. Actually, I am. But I do that after I put on my foundation. That dry down a tad. I need to give me another little Chinese fan because when I had from the beach, I broke. See the way I just cut it? Boom. I learned to highlight under from Jackie Anna and another person. That name will come to you in a minute. Like I said, pregnancy brain. I forget everything. It made me feel sad. Really, really sad. So, since my face is clear, I don't need to put on my pot concealer like I used to do over my little rash and whatnot. But now I can put my foundation on. I'm going to use the Matte Ambition by CoverGirl. And I'm going to do a little, since we're not doing the whole face, just a, I think it's done. Okay, there you go. Just give me one more pump. Just give me one more pump. It's not working, y'all. I'm gonna cry. Okay, I'm not gonna try that anymore. I'm done. I'm done with that. I'm done. Just gonna use that on there. Using this again with my right color. So, and just get in. Now I tried to brush before to put on my foundation. I don't like it. I just don't like it. if you don't notice the difference between this side and this side, you will very soon. I think something went in my eye, probably my eyelash, because my real eyelashes are long. So, all right, we're done with the concealer for now. Now we're going to contour. That's one thing I didn't do on this side of the face, was contour. So I bought Wet n Wild Photo Focus Stick Foundation Walnut. And a little bit of that. And a little bit down the nose. And I contour my chin now because my face is fat as all get out. So now I am going to set my face with a dark powder. No, I'm actually going to use the blush palette by Juvia's Place to go ahead and kind of color in that contour. But I am going to do my nose. So I'm going to go my brush and use my... I gotta start getting used to recording again and actually talking to people because I'm still a little bit uncomfortable, a little bit, which I shouldn't be, but I am. So, sorry about that, guys. But just a little dip in that. Now I'm going to get the size of my head because I did not with the foundation stick. So I can do it with the contour color. I don't know if y'all notice the difference between, you know, my left and my right. But okay. Done with that. Yes. Man, with a little bit up too high. But I can fix that. Because I'm good at what I do. Good at my craft. So, there you go. Fixed. Okay. So now, it's time to go on with blush again. So, I have learned how to choose my blush. My undertones are kind of reddish pink. Almost peach. So, these are the colors that I usually use. Either this one, or a little bit of this one, not much. So to show you the difference between the pinks that I use, I'm going to use pink on my cheeks and let you guys see for yourself. Oh, Lord, baby, give me hiccups. I do 2 dips and lightly dust my face with it, like so. See, it's just like splotchy. This one is actually placed right. Okay. Blush is done. Now, again, I didn't know how to use highlight so much when I was younger. So now I love highlights. So I have these cheap highlights I got off Wish. And the color I'm going to be using in there is like very reminiscent of blue and purple. That's the broken one right there. But we're going to dust it across the face. You see that just a little bit. Like, you don't need that much. And then I put a dab on my nose. A little on my forehead. On my chin. And I keep it. As you can tell, like, my whole makeup routine has changed. Like, everything. Because I didn't know how to contour. I didn't know how to highlight. So I didn't know how to highlight my face. And you can see, like, the complete difference between this side and this side. This side is chiseled. And this side actually looks like it has definition. And what you want your face to look like. So, now that we're done with the highlight, we're done with the eyes, we're done with everything. We're going to set this side of my face with setting spray. Where is it? Where's my setting spray? Backups. So, you can be matte finishing spray. That's what I'm going to be using. And we're going to go ahead and set this out of my face. Excuse me. We're going to start putting stuff up. I didn't use this palette. That's one of my favorites, so I didn't use it. I'm in love with this, like, this eye right here it's like everything. This eye give me bam, boom, pow. That I just get me, ooh, that's the other eye giving me. I still have some growing to go. Still got some learning to go. But this is a drastic change from 10 years. This side and that side. And the last but not least is lipstick. So, this side gonna be bold. What I mean by bold, you will see. Everything. When I say everything, I mean lips, shoes, bra, underwear, everything had to match. So that's why I put on the lipstick. But now that I am older and I am learning, why I broke it. And we'll do a little twist for y'all. No, this red is too light. Now you see this between this, the lipstick is horrible, it's chipping and stuff. You see this one? I think it's just my lips, but you see this one. I put blue in it, but it's not blue. It's not screaming at you. It's just light, subtle, and then it has pink because we have pink in the eyes. All right, guys. Like I said, that is the end of the video. Thank you all for joining me today. I know this video was very long because it's going to be a good 50 minutes. It's going to be a long video. But it tells you a lot and tells you my makeup journey and also a funny story. Yes, very funny. Yes, I know the boobies are looking big, but guess what? That's milk. These ain't mine. That's milk, baby. That's all breast milk for my baby. That's all breast milk. I can't help the boobs now. They just there. So, thank you again. I love you all. And as I say in all my videos, smooches. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at QueenT28. Also, follow me on Snapchat, ShottyMy27. And also follow me on Facebook, Shotty Henderson. Not Nieves, not Henderson, Nieves, because I am married. So, deuces.